The Inspector General for the Department of Homeland Security has criticized several immigration detention facilities for having spoiled and moldy food and inadequate medical care, and for inappropriate treatment of detainees, such as locking down a detainee for sharing coffee and interfering with Muslims' prayer times. Acting Inspector General John V. Kelly, who took over December 1, said the Watchdog agency identified problems at 4 detention centers during recent, unannounced visits to 5 facilities. The December 11 report, released Thursday, said the flaws undermine the protection of detainees' rights, their humane treatment, and the provision of a safe and healthy environment. Staff did not always treat detainees respectfully and professionally, and some facilities may have misused segregation, the report found, adding that observers found potentially unsafe and unhealthy detention conditions. Read the report. Immigration and Customs Enforcement jails tens of thousands of immigrants for civil immigration violations, holding them until they are deported or released in the United States. The jails are not supposed to be punitive, according to the report. ICE concurred with the Inspector General's findings and said it is taking action to fix the problems, some of which have already been addressed. Based on multi-layered, rigorous inspections and oversight programs, ICE is confident in conditions and high standards of care at its detention facilities, the agency said in a statement. To ensure the safety and well-being of those in our custody, we work regularly with contracted consultants and a variety of external stakeholders to review and improve detention conditions at ICE facilities. The Inspector General's office said it launched the surprise inspections after receiving complaints from immigrant advocacy groups and on its hotline about treatment of detainees. The inspectors also interviewed staff members and detainees and examined records. Advocates for immigrants said the report reaffirmed their long-standing calls for the detention facilities to be closed. Advocates have complained about reports of physical and sexual assaults, deaths in detention, and other concerns for years under past presidents, and say their worries are increasing under President Trump. Trump has pledged to dramatically increase deportations and is seeking congressional approval for more than 51,000 detention beds this fiscal year, up from roughly 30,000 under former President Barack Obama. Trump's pick for the permanent director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Thomas D. Homan, previously ran the ICE detention system. The realities documented by the OIG inspectors, and many more, are endemic to the entire detention system, Mary Small, policy director at Detention Watch Network, a nonprofit that monitors immigration detention, said in a statement. ICE has proven time and time again to be incapable of meeting basic standards for humane treatment. Azadeh Shahshahani, director of Project South, in Atlanta, issued a statement citing the death in May of 27-year-old Jean Carlos Jimenez Joseph. The Panamanian national was held in solitary confinement for 19 days at the Stewart Detention Center in rural Georgia, according to Project South.